Welcome to the yes. Okay. Let's tap into the energies. Feel what the day is bringing us today. Beautiful. Beautiful, just like you. I hope you're doing well. Oh, I do. There's a flap. Yes. I hope you're doing well and good and choosing love and dealing with your fluff. What is the messages for today? Oh, balance. Beautiful. Beautiful. We've been getting messages of balancing. Yes. The sun, the moon, the light, the shadow, the masculine, the feminine, the good, the bad. Beautiful. The time to rest, the time to act, the time to sleep, the time to wake, the time to up, the time to down, the time to noodle, the time to don't noodle. Okay. Yes. What does the Arcturians want to add about this balance? Balancing life, balancing friendships, balancing careers, balancing work and play. Balancing the nays and the yays. Yes. Yes. Okay. Arcturians, what do you got for us? 3. Okay. Okay. That one's the third wave. That one is makes you aware that your choice to be here on earth at this time, to balance, to be the example. And then there's this other one, which is what? Something over here. Time shift. Ooh. We're into a time shift where nothing will ever be the same. We're spaced out in sensation, like your hallucination. Let's do the time warp again. It's just a jump to the left. And then a step to the right. Put your hands on your hips. And bring your knees in tight. It's the pelvic thrust. Really drive you insane. Okay. Blueprint. Okay. Wow. We all have our blueprint, our own program that we took with us to this life on earth to become fully balanced. We will have to return to our most basic program so that we can follow the right path starting from scratch. The energy of blueprint helps you clean your programs and delete anything that no longer suits you and serves no purpose anymore. Powerful, powerful. Third wave, time shift, and blueprint. This is you shifting into the version of self that you were always meant to be in this time, in this space, in this place. Beautiful. Gorgeous. And I got the goosebumps. We got the goosebumps. Balanced. Balance. It's just balance. Maintaining balance. Holding the balance. Being in balance. Yes. Okay. Let's get a rule. What a laguz. Beautiful. A laguz. Flow. The flow state. You came to this earth to balance, to be authentically in flow. Beautiful. We're done. Right? That's all the message we need today. There's your confirmation. Beautiful. And all this portal reference, right? All the round, the cyclical nature, this time and space. I was lying in the bath and I had a bit of sage burning. And as I was lying in the bath with candlelight and watching the smoke started coiling and curling, and it looked like smoke dragons, which was really cool. But then I got this download that timelines move like smoke, subtly influenced by the currents in the air. And so it comes this way, and then it flips this way, and then it was cool because this piece was branching off the hole and then spinning around, and then it was touching this one, right? And it seemed like they were disconnected, but they're part of the same thing. They're just different parts of the line. Anyways, I was thinking about like timelines having this current drift flow. It's enough to make your brain break. Okay. We've got the King of Swords coming out off the get-go. Okay, this is someone who is very much intellectual, very much transformed, speaking truth, clearing away all the things that no longer serve, the balance of the sort of truth here. It can both serve and protect and judge and destroy, right? There is your balance, spiritual tending of your garden. Wands is also passion, like your inner flame. That's why I associate it with the spiritual garden. Also, it looks like spiritual work, right? These are all the metaphysical connections, spirit team, the shadow version of self, the soul star, the earth star, your center hub, and the connection, and the varying heights, like your connection and with various dimensions, levels. So what I've been learning, this multidimensionality is consciousness and our ability to perceive and see through all these layers, from all these layers. It's very cool. It's very cool. Okay, but there's a balance, right? A discernment, yes. The King of Swords, also very discerned. So taking action from a mental place where you can intellectualize the information in front of you. And wow. And wow. Speaking of balance, okay. You got the King and Queen of Swords. Okay, King and Queen of Swords. So there's your balance right there. The masculine, the feminine. Both in communication, in transformation, in discernment, in intellectualized minds. I'm just gonna consult my little notes here. Just because it suddenly came to mind, and that's how this works, right? We follow the little intuitive nudges. Okay, so Queen of Swords, clarity, truth seeker, cuts through illusions, very good at setting boundaries, self-discipline, speaking truth, and assertive. King of Swords, critical thinker, logical reasoning, sound judgment. So this discernment, right? Authority, wisdom, decisive nature, quick and sharp and strategic. And together, as a power couple, shared intellectual stimulation, they are speaking the same language in the mind somehow. Clear and strong communication, and respectful and constructive. Yes, these are all gorgeous qualities. And that balance between the being and the doing. When to be, when to do. Gorgeous. They're both looking in the same direction as well. Okay. Well, that's beautiful. Start middle. I guess we're in the middle of this balance and flow. Flow is almost the opposite of what the swords represent. Flow is quick and decisive. So there's more balance, right? It's wind. It's love. It's love, 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 love. It's been a few days since I was saying that. Beautiful. It's love. It's togetherness. It's balance. It's mutual. This is good. We want to have, because it's as within, as without, as without as within, both of those things. We want to have clear communication, take decisive action, and be able to flow, create the gorgeous balance within. If you want to see it outside of you, then be it inside of you. Okay, we've got a tower coming out. Okay. This is old things crumbling. This is the old ways of doing things falling at the wayside. This is also a breakdown and a shakedown of structures that have been a long time coming down. Letting go. Also insights, right? This state of balance can create a lot of towers as it highlights all the imbalances in our life. This is discernment, your own ability to recognize the imbalances in your life and what to do to rebalance, to right it, write it. Right. This came up yesterday's reading. Balance was the Akshurian card. And writing, because I had this whole write, and maybe we need to write. It's definitely a good way of communication, right? Of writing down our thoughts, trying to figure it out. Try to figure all the things out. And be sure to pay extra attention to the things that are happening, that are the reflections you are wanting to see. Right? Like when somebody shows up out of nowhere wanting to reconcile. The King of Wands, moving out of the comfort zone, holding the vision, the visionary, the leader. And I mean, I love this card. I just love it. Look at it. Beautiful inner childs. Sharing, caring, creative expressing, like minds, abundance, playful, joyful, exploratory, reciprocating, and magical. Okay, these are the kinds of balances that we want in our life. I'm getting a teeter-totter. Do they still have them? Did they ban them? Or another thing from our childhood that's been banned? Well, not our childhood, from childhood, I guess. The thing with the teeter-totter, what worked best with the teeter-totter was when you had two people, one on either side, that were roughly the same weight. And then you get a nice back and forth. If you get somebody who, when there is an imbalance, one is always stuck on the bottom and one's always stuck up high. And that really sucks, because if this guy jumps off, then you smack down hard. Been there, done that, right? That's probably why they got rid of him. But anyways, in the light of balance, right? This is giving me that equal give and take, ebb and flow. You, then me, then you, then me. That kind of reciprocation. Okay. So, yes, these two came out together. This could be someone who is representing this, someone coming in from the past. If you have no one in your past that you want to come in, then this is like soul recognition type past connection, where, you know, like soul tribes and stuff like that. It's about souls, the soul recognition. Like, hey, you feel like home. You remind me of several lifetimes ago, okay? And you or the other person is learning how, is focused on stepping out of their confines, of their comfort zone. This is my card of protection, self-protection that we create. It's like a wall or a confinement of swords, right? That we put in place, all of our defenses. Don't come in here. This is my space, right? But this is about the lifting and the stepping out and moving towards, so that your intuition, right? Whether it is using your intuition on when to step out, how to step out, and who to step out for. Also, this allowing the connection, because what we realize when we're in here for any amount of time is that we are defending ourselves from anything coming in, right? And this is a process that we've gone through, right? You don't become a king or a queen or both without first going through this stage and healing that, moving beyond it, pushing through it, stepping out from it. Okay, the King of Wands, yes. The Visionary, the one who sees, also very balanced with the masculine, feminine, devil, angel, right? But look at this focus, tunnel vision. Okay, we got this clumpity clump here. So we've got independence, independently being, tending, focusing on self. This is the hermit mode, stage, phase. Okay, we've got this Two of Cups coming in here. We've got focusing on what you have, the Two of Cups, versus what you don't have, right? This is a choice worth celebrating when we choose love, right? especially because we've got this Two of Cups and we've got this figure here holding the Two of Cups. It's like they chose the Two of Cups. They chose love. They chose companionship, partnership, love ships. Okay. This is celebrated, and this is all the work that you have done on all of your dimensions, in all of your dimensions. Highly celebrated, taught you how to choose the good, the love over the fear, right? This is what makes something like this possible. Okay, and this hermit period and self-care, this is an important phase of the process of becoming, right? You can't become an overflowing cup unless you do this. Tend in hermit. Push past dependency issues. This isn't a dependency relationship. This is equal. This is mutual. This isn't, I need you to validate me, to save me, to whatever reasons people need others for. That's why you can't skip this process. You got to get into a state of owning who you are, and that being enough. Finding balance in that. Then you receive the reflection of all that you are. That's the balance. Universal law. It's about the balance, right? You can't have life without death. These are just the laws of the universe. Okay. Let's see if anything else wants to come out. Yeah. Go through one more time. Patience and preparedness. Get your body right, get your mind right, balance all of your levels, your emotional, your physical, your mental, your spiritual. Get them all in line, working for you. Don't over mix the batter or you get tough muffins. That's for somebody, okay? It's true. It's true. Okay. Anything else? One. Okay. And it is. You don't need to know anything else, okay? I said too much already. We do have a reconciliation or a coming together of like minds. So that's beautiful. Plus, divine counterparts and love came out. So the unknown, get used to it. Focus on your spiritual connection. Be one of these crabs. This one. This is you. Because we've got Laguz, who is flowing, who's going with the flow, right? And if you are looking, if you are wanting another crab to join you, You might just pass one by. But if you are in a state of struggling against the stream and being turned head over feet and, gulping water and drowning, you're not going to notice this nice looking crab being like, hey, how you doing on the side of the bank, right? But if you're flowing, if you're in balance, if you're transfixed by the moon, then, you're able to see the treasures, the joys, the opportunities, the people, the places, the things that are gorgeous that you can choose. I want this. I want this. I'll take this. I'll have this. No, I don't want that. I'll take this, right? Yes. Okay, let's get Animal Oracle. It does feel imbalanced now. Okay, just take one more card. I'm going to split. Beautiful. Beautiful. Beautiful and wow. Okay? Because that's two counterparts. And it makes it so that I move the moon here, which is across from the tower. So this is an unknown tower coming. As it would be if suddenly you are floating, minding your own business, enjoying the ride, and all of a sudden somebody hops in beside you and is like, where are we going? Where are we going, friend? And you're like, oh, yay! And then you guys are playing, and it's fun. And you're building an empire together. Because the king and queen of wands are like revolutionaries. Let's read them. Let's read them. Okay. We did this. We'll do it again. Strong, independent, charismatic, confident, passionate, creative, warm, inspires others, self-assured, and a loyal partner. Okay. And then we have leadership, vision, passionate, nature, courageous, strong sense of purpose, powerful, passionate, and confident. Okay. And as to on either. Because we hold both the masculine and feminine, right? And so this balance, the whole idea of the twin flame, it's actually the embodiment of your less dominant aspect. Did that make sense? So like when I was in survival mode, I was in a masculine energy, but a shadow masculine energy. It was all about surviving. How can I make ends meet? How can I bring in income, right? How can I keep myself above water? But my natural state is more of the feminine side. And so part of my healing was to create the sacred sanctuary space. Part of my hermiting was to calm my nervous system so that I can find balance and be in whatever state I need to be to move freely, right? To flow. When another comes in who is also balanced, then one and the other steps up depending. There's a balancing of the two. So someone more masculine, more in their masculine expression will bring out someone else's or allow or support someone else's more feminine expression. And this is where you find that balance externally. And sometimes, the more masculine has some more feminine moments. And so those moments are balanced out by more masculine moments from the feminine, right? And vice versa. Not gender, energetics. Okay. Together. Dynamic and potentially transformative combination. Passionate relationship, creative and ambitious endeavors. Powerful and passionate in business and in love, and inspires each other. Gorgeous. That's what I'm talking about, right? Building an empire. But because it's fun, because they find it to be fun. Okay. Let's just let the animal oracles come out as they may. Gorgeous. Gorgeous. Beautiful. Okay. Flow, joy, and newness. Flow, joy, and newness. That's what I want to call those things. Okay, 2 waters and an earth, because we're flowing. Peaceful, prophetic, and patient is the lamb. The lamb is the bearer of an important message. Its contents can only be heard when a deep level of quiet has been established. Lamb energy is the honest guidance you hear from an old friend, a young child, or sometimes a surprising stranger. Though the lamb's message may channel through another person, the wisdom resonates within you. It will repeat and reverberate until you listen. Approach this gentle creature with utmost patience and reverence. Truth is a gift. Sit still, listen, and receive. Gorgeous. Give me a second while I reorganize. There we go. Okay. And then we've got the whale. The dolphin. Innately intelligent, healer, light, and blessings. Dolphin vibes. Gorgeous. The gifts of the dolphin are beyond what our human minds can grasp. Dolphin personalities are often drawn to the healing arts as they are sensitive to the subtle and enjoy working on the levels of spirit. It's easy for dolphin types to underestimate the impact they make in the world. These creatures play such an important role in the wheel of karma that coming in contact with the dolphin type will change the entire course of your day and thus your life. This card can also indicate a profound blessing is on the way. When in balance, active healer, strong spiritual practice. When out of balance, underestimates your own power. And to bring into balance, like-minded spirits. Beautiful. Beautiful. And the whale, desire to delve deeper, profound peace, and ancient wisdom. The whale represents profound emotional health and stability. Whale personalities are not afraid of emotional expression or traversing difficult terrain. As they have overcome many challenges in their lives, these experiences have enriched them, given them stability, strength, and a depth that is rare. Whale energy is usually linked to the feminine forces of compassion and communication. Beautiful. We can depend on whale personalities when all else seems lost and trust them to be a beacon in our darkest hour. When in balance, calm, steady, deeply compassionate. When out of balance, heavy, slips into the old story. And to bring into balance, regular self-care. Beautiful. Beautiful, 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 yes. Okay, let's get the fairies some elemental wisdom here. From the fire, what you got for us? It is a 33. A 33, you say? Oh yeah, we do have 2 9s. That's crazy. Okay, fairies of the future. Beautiful. Okay, fairies of the future. Be here now. Guidance and moving forward. Brian writes. Now, Brian, this is his book. No, it's his artwork. Yes, Brian Froud. And then the text is by Jessica McAbeth. Okay, so Jessica's speaking. Brian is arting. Oh. No. Okay. These are the fairies of a bright future and are essential companions on any journey. When these fairies appear, it is time to consider where we have been and where we wish to go. There are many opportunities, many potentials, but we must choose a path and then take realistic, practical steps to bring the desired future into being. This is not a time to wait for things to come to us, but to step forward boldly to meet them. We may do this alone if we wish, or in the company of those who share our goals and dreams. Yes, this is what we talk about here, this meeting the universe halfway. You have to get out of your comfort zone. You have to leave your safe, defensed area and get out there, go after it, start moving in the directions, and allow the reflections to be right. Opportunities, doors will open or they will close, and then you redirect and keep following the path that is clear, open, and passionate. engaging, creative, playful, right? Yes. Okay, I'll get some kitty wisdom. That one here. Night magic. Meet Vesper Team, no sleep for the wild. She is a swirl of creativity and nighttime escapades. She is pure nocturnal playfulness and mystery. Going out at night is not only for the young, night magic is for everyone. Explore the night. Go dancing or walk under the stars. Gather with your friends and talk into the wee hours. Sing and play music under the moonlight. Stay up to watch a meteor shower or a lunar eclipse. See the sun rise while the world sleeps. Watch your perspective expand and shift. You have more energy than you believe. Beautiful. This is giving me that confirmation of this getting really comfortable in the unknown, with the unknown, in this faith, in this flow state, in this trust that the river will guide you. And your task is to focus on your balance, right? So that you're not floating upside down or your head in the water. You want to be upright and able to engage. Yes. Okay, let's just get some of these. So double nines might be relevant to you. That's way lots. That's way lots. But we will do it. Okay, look at this. 9, major arcanas, 6, but we've got a 6 and a 9, which is balance, right? We've got king and queen, oh, lots of gorgeous things. Okay. So here we have the transformation causing a tower. Yes, your transformation is making all the old things fall away. They can't be in proximity to the version of you that you are now becoming continuously, your divine blueprint, right? Who you are meant to be here now. It is slow, it is steady, but it will lead to abundance. We've got the abundance. So when towers come, bless them and help them move quickly, because in your knowing that it is part of the process. Okay. Got this peaceful flower. This is abundance. It's almost like a flower in a flower, which could be the balance of your masculine and feminine, of your light and your shadow. We've got listen to the sound. Listen for the signs and synchronicities, the energetic shifts. Maybe it's songs that are speaking to you, lyrics, talking about your people. I don't know, yesterday the song There Was a Time came up. There was a time when we were young, I knew you more than anyone. It's from this band called 1 to 1. And it came up, and I barely even remembered it, but then I looked it up and it was about somebody who is really fixed on the past, okay? Which is interesting because this is a reconciliation. Often can be someone from the past coming around. Okay, we've got this horse here, gorgeous. This horse was flowing this way towards reconciliation. So this could be about a king of swords wanting to communicate, make moves, but also your swift action, precise movement towards what you want, right? Taking decisive action. We've got a wish. This is a wish coming true, which could be part of you going after what you want, right? Making your own dreams come true. We've got the peaceful heart. Yes, this is part of your divine blueprint to reset your nervous system back to peace and love, right? This is our natural state of being. Then we've got, oh, look, gorgeous. Gorgeous. We've got horses on both the king and the queen, and this one has wings, okay? Beautiful. And look at the balance, sky and earth, earth and sky, movement, getting it done, making swift movement. Okay, we've got luck, be elated tonight. Luck in what you can't see. Trust that things are working in your favor. We've got sunflower power, which is very much part of this Queen of Wands. So this is stepping out of your comfort zone and being seen, right? Yes. Then we've got your intuition. This is what is leading you, guiding you, encouraging you, supporting you to step out and away because you have transformed and you no longer need those old defenses anymore, right? Because you are embodying the King and Queen of Swords. You don't need to hide in a Tower of Swords anymore. We've got protection here. Okay, yes, protect your peace. And oh yeah, that was already there. Oh, and another horse on the queen. But this one is a unicorn. And this is magic, okay? This is tapping into your magic through your authentic shining and being seen. Yes, your resonance ripples out and affects, but so does your visual, physical manifestation of self, speaking to those who exist in that dimension. I mean, we all exist in all the dimensions, but our perceptions are not always there. Our eyes, our lenses don't always allow us to see all of the realms, right? Okay, this is what I have for you today. Balancing and recognition of self. You are meant to be here. You are shifting into who you have always meant to be, who you are always meant to be, who you were always meant to be. Okay, flow, let it go, and go after what it is that fuels your passion, that you love. Go after what you love. Claim your beautiful life and start taking action towards it. Start living it. Start being it. Yes, or continue to wherever you're at. Okay. That is all. Love and appreciate you, and hope to see you again next time. Bye for now.